Hi, how are you going? Welcome to me, Reds, going around Righteous Readings, where I give righteous readings to you guys, my avid viewers. Sorry, I'm not feeling the greatest today. Saturday morning, and I feel like I was so crap. It was a big birthday celebration yesterday, so I feel a little bit under the weather. So we are, however, going to get Aries 2023 predictions done, because it is the last sign to be done. And as you could all probably very much tell, I'm very, very, very late. But it's okay, because I do have my beautiful coffee in hand for my lovely people at the foodery. We love them. Bringing red skis, double espresso latte with 4 motherfucking sugars with full cream milk. We love that shit. So we are going to take Aries 2023 predictions. This will take messages for Sun, Moon, and rising placements for the year 2023. We're going to be going through the quarters, going through the months, clarifying the shit out of it, and finding out what's what. So, Aries, enjoy. Here we go. Okay, Aries, Sun, Moon, rising Venus for the year 2023. Let's start with the first quarter. So this will take messages for January, February, and March. What's coming in for January, February, and March for Aries? January, February, and March 2023. April, May, and June now, please. April, May, and June for Aries 2023. April, May, and June. Third quarter now, July, August, September. July, August, September 23 for Aries. July, August, September. Fourth and final quarter now, please. October, November, December of 2023. What's coming for October? Okay. Wow. So just move my placements around here a little bit so you've got a little bit more room to work with here. Okay, Aries. Underlying energy so far for the whole year for Aries of 2023 is that Ace of Cups. It's a fresh new beginning and something that we want to invest in. This is abundance, overflowing, love, connection, championship, triumph even perhaps. There's a real sense of goodness overflowing throughout this year. A real sense of putting in the work. A real sense of the underlying energy of the year being of something that we can really, really mold with here. Something we could start with, something that's got great potential, something that can really grow into something brilliant. It's all about the growth for the year of 2023 for Aries, I feel. Let's go through the placements now, the quarters, and explain the months by months. So let's look at the first quarter now, taking messages for January, February, March of 2023. January is very hopeful with the Wheel of Fortune. There's a lot of chance and a lot of options being brought upon you. Things are just coming out the ether almost and giving you options. Not necessarily good or bad, it's more the fact that you've got the game of chance on your side in January. You're being gifted the gamble or the option to have a punt, to have a spin of the wheel. Whether this is good or bad or ugly, this isn't really in regards. This card won't really say. But it will say that chances will be offered to you. And I feel like you're going to take them. In February of 2023 for Aries, we have Sagittarius as major coming through here with the Temperance inverted. There is a lack of patience, however, and a lack of moderation in February. There's a lack of fusion and being able to sit on one's hands. I want to say we're very itchy for things. We're very impatient during this time. And we really want things now, now, now. And I feel like that will work to your detriment in some ways, Aries. In March of 2023, we then have the Knight of Wands reverse come through. So I feel like this is an incapacity here to have any movement. But there is, even more importantly, a bit of a rupture here. A bit of a misunderstanding between a third party. If you're in a relationship, there could be a third party coming through, or if you have your eye on someone in particular, they could be having their eye wandering on someone else. But we will clarify before we get any more bogged down with that. Let's go to the second quarter now, take messages for April, May, and June. April 2023 for Aries. Five of Cups. There is some grief or some loss here or some real pain to come. I feel like we are in a very grief-stricken energy in April. There is still some prosperity that we could move forward with the Two Cups. But at the moment, we are so grief-stricken that we cannot see that at the moment, that potential. In May of 2023, we have Gemini's major arcana coming through here with the Lovers. I feel like there is a connection, or connections are very strong during this time. I feel like you do start to meet someone that has great potential in May. In June of 2023, there is much transformation to be had with the Death card, major arcana card for Scorpio. In June of 2023, seeing out the first half of the year, there is massive transformation to be had. For some of you could be dealing with a passing of someone that has passed, a memorative day of passing. But I feel like more so this is more about transformation and change and really taking on board all by which you've gone through at the beginning of the year and using that to sort of morph into a better setting in the second half of the year. Let's look at that second half of the year now, pertaining to the third quarter, which is July, August, and September. In July, we have the Seven of Swords, Thief card. It's a real sense of someone needing to save their own skin here, and I feel like you may be dealing with someone that's a little bit snaky or a little bit sleuthy, and maybe trying to like kind of throw you under the bus is what I'm hearing, but we'll clarify that. August of 2023, we have the Devil reverse, major arcana for Capricorn sign. There is a sense here of really wanting to release from anything that is subordinate or anything that's maleficent or anything that is addictive, anything that's bad for you. We want to clear all this shit away in August. And in September, once we've done that though, we may be feeling a bit meh with the Four of Cups. Having options coming through here, but nothing really tantalizing us. Just wanting to sit there, watch all these options go by and just be like, meh, who gives a shit. Fourth and final quarter now, October, November, December. October's energy is the Queen of Pentacles. Really doting on the home. Really being very due diligent with things around the home, money matters. Really being the homemaker, I want to say, in October. Maybe doing some renovations or things of that nature. In November, we have the Six of Swords reverse for Aries. So something that you've had a lot of anxiety and you've been trying to beat, you're still struggling to beat this in November. Just really struggling to be able to cross this river and to get beyond this point. And in December, I'm seeing that it may be still some lasting effects of that in 2023. Because December is the Two of Swords reverse, sorry. These are some mistakes, some misrepresentation, some misunderstandings, and really feeling like we're at a bit of a loss here. We had a chance to make a choice, and I feel like if we felt like we made the wrong one, we feel like there is some real lasting repercussions from the choices that we have made. Okay, Aries, I'm going to go through and clarify your reading now. I'm using the tiny Radar-Wise Spirit deck. Alright, so let's start with that Wheel of Fortune for January. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here for January? For Aries, clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Hanged Man. Temperance in reverse for February. Can you please clarify that Temperance in reverse? As a Temperance card, yeah. King of Pentacles. Let's clarify March, the Knight of Wands. Five of Swords. Let's clarify that Five of Cups for April. Why is the Five of Cups here for April? Clarify the Five of Cups. Three of Cups. Clarify the Lovers for May's energy. Why is the Lovers here for May? Clarify the Lovers. Temperance in reverse. Clarify the Death card for June. Why is the Death card here for June? Clarify the Death card. The Devil and the Hermit. Let's clarify for July the Seven of Swords. Clarify that Seven of Swords. Ten of Pentacles reverse. Clarify for August energy the Devil reverse. Clarify the Devil reverse. Two of Pentacles reverse. Clarify the Four of Cups for September. Clarify the Four of Cups for September. Page of Swords. Alright, let's clarify the fourth and final quarter. October, Queen of Pentacles. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Two of Wands. Clarify November. All the Wheel of Fortunes come out for that Six of Swords. And then finally, December 2023, the Two of Swords reverse. Clarify the Two of Swords reverse. The Moon. Alright, underlying energy is the Magician, the creator, the inventor. In its inverted though, however, it does speak of real atonement to someone being very, very shifty, being a little trickster, maybe manipulating the energy, but being very sleight of hand is a big theme with the Magician. With the Ace of Cups, I'm seeing something that brought an ideal of great potential in 2023 is being a little tricky, being a little trickster. I feel like there's a lot of sleight of hand that's being used during this year. All right, Aries, let's square dance back through it again and find out the clarified portion of the reading now. So for January 2023, we had the Wheel of Fortune. This was clarified by the Hanged Man. There is a lot of chance to be had here during the month of January, and I feel like you really are putting yourself in a state of suspension to work out where the sacrifice is best to be spent. We want to make the best of these options and the best of these chances and things that are coming through in January. But there is a sense of needing to really put ourselves in a bit of a state of status, or in a state of hanging there, I guess you could say, to gain the wisdom or the guidance which is needed here to work out where sacrifice would best be spent. There is a sense of really needing to gain some wisdom here. In February of 2023, we had the Temperance card reversed, clarified by that King of Pentacles. So there is a lack of patience, moderation, and fusing things, but we are being very due diligent when it comes to our money in February, however. We're really doting on that money, but not only that, we're watching the growth. We're really getting a lot of benefit here from our monetary and our knowledge in where money is best put for investment, or how to obtain it and how to control money. In March of 2023, there is some sort of rupture here with that Knight of Wands reversed with the Five of Swords. There is some sort of dispute over a third party, and this is leading you to go to battle. Battle of wills, battle of thoughts, battle of opinions. And I feel like you are going to win the battle, but it's like you will win the battle, but you're not going to win what you want. There's a sense here of just because you're right doesn't mean that you're going to... Being right doesn't always mean the best thing. Or winning the battle doesn't always render the best results. Just because we're right or just because we win doesn't mean we're going to actually get what we want. And I feel like this is going to be a hard lesson for you to learn in March, because you're going to win the battle, but your opinion is right about that, this rupture or this, and it's going to lead you to some grief, because April of 2023, Five of Cups, Three of Cups, there is grief here, there is some loss, and there is some realizations that we've lost 3 cups, but we have 2 still, and I'm seeing that you're going to fill 1 more cup up with that 3 of Cups. You're going to take the 2, make it a 3, and you're going to come into a very celebratory energy of real resolution, of real resolve, really letting go of things that have been really, really difficult, really coming together to celebrate the harvest, so to speak. Now, I do find May of 2023's energy very interesting with these 2 majors. We have the major arcana for Sagittarius and Gemini, opposites coming through here. The Lovers with the Temperance card reversed again. May's energy is that of a connection coming through here, but again, being very impatient, not being able to fuse this into balance, I feel. There's a sense of, this feels so good, but it's a real rough road to Tipperary. And I feel like as much as you want to give to this, it's like a child at a candy store. We just want it now, we want it now, we want it now, and we just can't wait much longer. In June, seeing out that first quarter, this is very interesting. 3 majors coming through here. Death card, the Devil, and the Hermit reverse. This is Scorpio, Capricorn, and Virgo's major here. There is transformation in June, much transformation, but our transformation may lead us to the Devil's door, down subordinate behaviours, addictive behaviours, or things that aren't all that good for us. But with the Hermit reverse, I'm seeing that you're not following your own knowledge not following your own knowledge or guidance here, and you're sort of going by what maybe other people are saying, and it's not leading you to any resolution or any better results here. Hi, Hayes. Let's look at the third quarter now. Hello, gorgeous. July. 7 of Swords with that 10 of Pentacles reverse, Aries. There is a sense of some thievery, someone needing to save their own skin, someone being a bit snaky, and they may even be risking your potential of monetary, or you may be risking it. There's a sense here of putting up much more than what we're willing to bargain with here, putting up the house, putting up, all of by which is important to us within that home. There's some sort of sense of lack of respect or lack of being on the same page due to someone being a bit thievish or being a bit deceivish. August energy, the Devil reverse with that 2 of Pentacles reverse. we are releasing now from things that make us feel subordinate, things that are bad for us. And we're trying to have the agility to handle all of this, but we are dropping pentacles everywhere. I feel like whatever this is that you're trying to release this devil from, it's costing you a lot in monetary as well as maybe sanity. September's energy with that Four of Cups with the Page of Swords. This is where we have a lot of options, but everything's looking very meh to us in September. You're trying to gain some knowledge here. You're trying to be very vigilant. You're really looking at these options very carefully. And you're really trying to see what's in not being written between the lines. You're trying to ascertain knowledge by which is not easily seeked. You're uncovering that by which is not very noticeable. Fourth and final quarter, October now, that Queen of Pentacles with the Two of Wands reverse. You are really doting on the home, on the monetary, making things grow. But you are beginning to realise with that Two of Wands in October, reverse, that the way you wanted it and the way it is are not one and the same, and the massive changes that need to be made. And I feel like November, you try. With the Six of Swords reverse and the Wheel of Fortune, you do try to beat some things that you've had a long standing of not being able to beat mentally, which is still not being able to break these barriers. With the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like you're leaving it all up to chance here. You're just throwing your hands up, saying, I'm letting go and letting God kind of thing. In December of 2023, in 12 months' time, we're looking at the Two of Swords with the Moon, Pisces nature, reversed. There has been some misrepresentation, some mistakes, and some bad decisions, and maybe wearing a little bit of egg on face from some of them. But we've been through the dark night of the soul kind of thing with the Moon reverse. We've been through the darkness, and we know what that looks like and smells like now, and we are trying to release from anything that has brought in shade, I guess you could say, delusionment, bad decisions, or put us in bad placements. And we are saying, look, we know what that is and we don't want to do it again. Let's get additionals. Aries, I've got some different cards for you because I felt pulled to grab some different cards to what I would normally use at the end of the reading, but we'll see how we go. Additionals for Aries for the year of 2023. What messages for Aries 2023 year, please? Any additionals for Aries for the year of 2023, please? Any additionals for Aries for 2023 year, please? Aries, please. Additionals for Aries. Thank you. Aries 2023 year, please. Additional messages for the sign of Aries. Messages for Aries, please, for the 2023 year. Okay, we have like thousands. Alright. Alright, what do we got going on here? We've got a lot going on here for your year. Alright. So we started with the cardinal points of the compass, the south. And it reads as such. The power of the south is exploration, investigation, and experience. It is the curiosity of the growing child who wants to find out about things. The south is the place of blossoming and unfolding as purpose becomes clear. It is also connected with trust and intuition, feelings and emotions. South is a direction to work with for growth and development. It is a place to consolidate ideas, to build on what was started in the direction of the east. South is the place of gathering experiences and learning from them. It's the year of learning, I feel, for Aries. First we have, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. We have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you, as well as getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. We have from the Wiccan, firstly, the Watchtower of the South, summer. So you've had two South come through. Broomstick, which is all about clearance. We have the Watchtower of the East as well, with spring, containment through the cauldron, and death. I want to say through summer in the south to spring in the east, there is going to be massive changes for you through these particular seasons. You'll be clearing away a lot of things, containing a lot of others, and trying to transform from all of that. It's going to be the year of clearing up the shit and then transforming it into what you want it to be. Additional messages, there were many. Confidence. takes courage to put your butt on the line and to go for it. The best way to strengthen your confidence is to put yourself out there. Who cares what other people think? Everyone starts somewhere, and you don't worry about making mistakes. You can always course correct. But you'll never know or grow unless you try, and the more you do, the more confident and successful you'll become. When you shine, we are all inspired to do the same. Compassion for all. Compassion is the beating heart of the spiritual practices. The peace you seek comes from the peace you create. Extend your compassion to all beings today, including yourself. Everyone benefits when you are kind. May all beings be kind and free and happy. Find your tribe. Your spiritual tribe is out there, and once you find your tribe members, rejoice together. Motivate each other, support each other, and stick together. Share your accomplishments, hopes, desires, and heartbreak. Praise each other and offer the kindest, tough love you needed. There's strength in numbers, and you're never alone. Give each other space. Sometimes it's hard to work out our differences when we don't have enough space, so take a step back to create room for authentic conversation. Perhaps you need to consult with a therapist to guide you through the emotional thicket, or maybe you just need some new tools for healthy communication. Whatever it is, don't try to fix it right now. Give each other space. Tell the truth. Communicate with integrity. You may need to level with someone. This person could even be you. Are you saying you're fine when you're not, or when you don't mean it? Are you swallowing your needs because you don't want to rock the boat? When we hide the truth, it eventually comes out in destructive ways. Act with integrity and say what's on your mind. While honesty may lead to short-term discomfort, your long-term peace and happiness are worth it. And finally, pause. If you're feeling unsure about a decision, there's probably a good reason. Take your time and think it through. There's no need to rush. Follow your heart's wisdom to guide you. If you feel pressure to act immediately, it's probably a sign that this isn't the right opportunity for you. Don't worry, because more opportunities will come along and the right ones will fit like a gorgeous glove. Thank you so much for joining me today, Aries. I hope you were able to take some messages of solace or helpful advice there from the 2023 prediction or reading. Thank you so much again for joining me, Redsky, here on Righteous Readings. I appreciate all of your time, and if you would be so kind to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already with me, Redsky, I would greatly appreciate it. Till the next time we meet again, Aries, light and love from all. From me, Redsky, take care.